Hi everyone, it's your girl Regina, Side Hustle Queen Creations. Welcome to another one of my videos. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my YouTube channel, Regina's Crazy Life. I love DIY projects and cruising. So make sure, if you're not a part of my YouTube family, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on any of my crafting videos as well as my cruise tip videos once cruising is back in again. Also, if you would like up-to-date tips on crafting, make sure you join my crafting group on Facebook, Side Hustle Queen Creations. Every day I'm giving out crafting tips. So today's video is actually coming from my channel. I gave a tip on how you can get started making keychains if you are just getting into the crafting world. So I decided to sit down and show everybody 2 ways to use molds. Molds are things that you can use to make keychains, dominoes, checkers, chests, just all type of little custom things. You do not need a cutting machine. So if you don't have a Cricut or a Silhouette or Cricut Joy, anything like that, you do not need one to do these type projects. Now, if you do have a cutting machine, it adds a little bit extra custom touch to this project, but these projects can be done without a Cricut. When I do my keychains, when I do my molds and stuff, a lot of times I don't even use my cutting machine for these type projects. But if you want to add like little words and sayings, or either if you just have pictures of yourself that you want to put into your bowls, you can do that. Or you can head over to your local Dollar Tree. They have little already cut out little things, little words. Have a great day. You know, I don't know, I'm the boss, #1 chick. They have little butterfly stickers and stuff that you can use to put inside your molds, and then put the clear coat right on top, and they will come out into your molds. So some of the things that I do with molds is I make keychains. This is the Mother's Day keychain that I'm giving away on all my Mother's Day gift bags. So if you order a Mother's Day gift bag, you will be getting a free Mother's Day keychain with your order. I do little letter keychains with the alphabet. This was all done with clear coat. I also have the little puzzle piece keychain that was done with UV resin. So I'm gonna show you how to use UV resin. Excuse me. I'm gonna show you how to do UV resin. Use the UV resin, and I'm also going to show you how to use the 2-part clear coat. So some of the molds that I have, like I say, I did get this from Amazon, the Mother's Day mold. I have like a butterfly keychain mold. If you love dogs, I have a bigger keychain mold. This one was really nice. I'm gonna have to do another one and show y'all. This is a good mold for keychain lovers who love dogs, because it got the little dog print. It also come out with the hole already, so when you put your refined in, it already had a hole. But I was able to put a little dog picture in this area and then put my clear coat in with it, so when I popped the keychain out, it had the paw print as well as a little picture of the lady dog. So this was a good one. And this is just a little round keychain mold. You can cut out little flowers, you can use glitter, you can use pictures, you can use words in these molds, and they'll pop out into little round keychains. So these 3 actually came together from Amazon. I think I paid about $7 for these 3. Of course, the Mother's Day keychain, I actually got 2 of them. And one thing about the Mother's Day keychain molds is, or the mom keychain molds, was they also came with the molds. They came with some little tassels. They came with the hooks and everything. Matter of fact, they came with silver and gold. So when you're looking for your molds, try to keep them up under $10 and look for the ones that come with, you know, the extra stuff with it. Because I bought these from Wish for $5. You can make earrings and keychains with these molds. And I got the little, in case some keychain molds already come with the little dot, so the hole will be within the keychain, and some of them don't, so you're gonna need this to put the holes in them in case they don't. Most of these that came with Wish, and you can put pictures in here, words and stuff like that, and make keychain. So once they make, the keychain will already have a hole in it, and you just put your hook in it. These bowls right here, not only can you use them for keychains, you also can make earrings. So these were some really good molds I got from Wish for $5. Okay, like I said, there's 2 ways that you can make keychains. The first way is with clear coat. Everybody know I love to use the amazing clear 2-part clear coat. Part A and B, mix it up 3 minutes. Then you can add your glitter. You can add, I already mixed this here for this purpose of this video. I got glitter in it. You can use, I actually make my own alcohol ink, and I'm gonna do a video and show you guys how to make your own alcohol ink. You can put alcohol ink in it. One of the things I like when you're using the alcohol ink is because I don't know if the camera gonna show it good. It gives it a purple or whatever color you using, but it be like in a clear coat. Y'all got to excuse hubby in the bike fixing a bicycle, but that's okay. You can use refine inside your clear coat to change the color. I mean, it's just so much. Some people cut up foil, some people cut up flowers and put in that cake. It's just so much you can do with your flowers and the 2-part clear coat, and you just add whatever you're gonna add in it once you mix it for 3 minutes, and then you put it right into your mold. Okay. With the UV resin, it's a little bit different. It's no mixing involved. So if I know a lot of people is like kind of be on the pole when it comes to the 2-part clear coat casting. I do use the Amazing Clear Coat, but I'm starting to use the Dr. Crafty Clear Coat more for my keychain because it's odorless. So if and I tried to use the Amazing Clear Coat before, and the smell, you didn't like the smell, even though you had on a mask and all that, you didn't like it, try Dr. Crafty. It's no smell to it, and most of these keychains that I have right here, I made with the Dr. Crafty 2-part clear coat, and they came out just fine. They came out just fine. So just, look for the Dr. Crafty. I think I paid maybe $14 for a part A, part B just to try it out, and I really love it. I done ran out. I'm actually have some coming right now. So if you're gonna use the UV resin, there's no mixing involved. It do have a little smell, but not that bad. You're gonna need a UV light. In case you don't have a UV light, let me give y'all a little tip. But I do have a UV light. This is just like a nail UV light that I got from Walmart. But I would usually put my mold inside the UV light, hit it a couple of times, let it get hard and form itself. But sometimes it still feel a little bit sticky. I just grab one of my trays, put the pop it out of the mold, put it inside the tray, and put it in the back of my window while I'm at work. If you do not have this nail UV light, or you don't have no type of UV light, you can always just leave it inside the little mold, pop it in your bike window in your car or in the sun somewhere. It will get hard the same way because the sun is natural UV. So if you don't have the UV light but you still want to use the UV resin, you still can use it. Just leave it in the mold, pop it in the sun. It's going to come out the exact same way. If you don't believe me, if you follow me in my group, Side Hustle Queen Creation, I'm making the earrings. The earrings is made from UV resin, and what usually happens sometimes, because I have a cheaper light, I'm thinking about investing in a better UV light, but if I get more into using the UV, I will. But a lot of times when my earrings, my nameplates of my earrings come out the light, I have to hit it like 30 times for it to be hard. So basically what I do is I just get it, hard. It still have a little sticky touch to it, and I just pop it in the back of my window while I'm at work. By the time I get off, it's super hard. So if you want to know how I do these earrings, make sure, and I'm finna get ready to do a nameplate, make sure you jump in Side Hustle Queen Creations on Facebook. So you're gonna either need the clear coat or the UV resin. You're gonna have to I use this here little flame torch right here. You also can use just a regular lighter or a barbecue lighter you can get for Dollar Tree. Again, if you're gonna mix glitter, you're gonna need some glitter, maybe some alcohol ink. I make my own alcohol ink, and again, I will be doing a video on how to make your own alcohol ink. You can use the resin powder, anything to change the colors of your resin. So any of that, you can put it in right in and mix it. So we're gonna get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is show you how to do it with the clear coat. Again, if you do not know how to mix the 2-part clear casting, I do have a video. Just click it at the end of this video and I show you exactly how to mix your clear coat resin. So basically I mix it for 3 minutes, part A, part B, the same amount. I measure mine. I already dropped me some glitter in, 2 types of glitter. I did a purple and a different glitter. Mix that up really good with a popsicle stick. And remember, if you're using the 2-part clear coat, you cannot let that sit for a long time. So once you get it all mixed up, you want to get it inside your mold. So you just pick a letter. I'm using a letter mold for this right here. I love this mold. If you could get this mold, grab it, because as you can see, I have a lot of letters already done. Like I said, when I make my mugs, my tumblers and stuff like that, I always have some resin left over, so I always just throw some glitter in it and make different alphabets, even though I don't have order for it. And so what happens is when somebody order an order from me, they just get a free keychain based on what their name was when they placed the order. And again, the keychains look just like this here. They so pretty, y'all. They so pretty. So I love this because it allows me to give my customers a free gift when they order. You don't want to throw away resin, because resin, like I said, if you're using the 2-part resin, it can run anywhere from $14 to $30. And if you buying it by the gallons, you getting into the hundreds. So you never want to waste any of that. So I just filled up a tea, and I still have some left. So I'm gonna go ahead, whatever I have left, I'm gonna drop it into this aura. Now what happens is, sometimes, as you can see, I'm starting to run out. Well, you probably can't see because I got it turned towards me. But I'm starting to run out of the resin because I didn't have a whole lot in the cup. It was enough to make a complete tea, but it's not enough for me to make a full aura. No problem. I'm going to show you what I do. When I make my cups, again, a lot of times I have leftover resin. So a lot of times it do not fill up the mold all the way. So guess what? When I do make this particular keychain, I'm able to do 2 different colors. See how that R is? I had some leftover, I made that B, I had some leftover resin, so I mixed up some blue glitter, and that side is blue. And the next time I did a cup, I mixed up purple. I did the other side in purple, so now I have a 2-tone keychain. One side purple, one side blue. So that's how you can do it if you don't have enough to fill up. Or I could have just mixed some more glitter and put it on top and had a full glitter letter in blue, but I like to do 2-tone. I like them 2 colors. That way, if you're doing, like, you have somebody ordering like a football team, say they order some football team dominoes or a chess set or a cup or a mug, you can actually make the keychain to match in 2 colors. So just another tip. So once I get the clear coat inside, like I said, a lighter. A lot of people use the barbecue lighter. I just so happen to have the refillable little torches. I just hit it with a little bit of fire. That way, all my keychains come out by doing this way with no bubbles. I don't have no bubbles in my keychains. Just hit it, see a little bit of smoke, stop. Slide this over. Now, if you're using the 2-coat resin, you leave that sitting overnight. You wake up in the morning. Most of the time, it's just sitting on the table. Because as you can, let me slide this up. Some of these keychains just been sitting here, and guess what? They pop. It was no rush. I just pop them out when I have time. They nice and hard. They take about 12 hours to cure. But if you don't have anything to do, just pop them in the alphabet letters, and I leave them alone. I think most of these are actually done. Let me pop out another one, because they've been sitting here for a couple of days. I keep just adding to them. And look at this one. Oh, this one is so pretty. See how I had a little bit of pink and a little bit of purple? I be forgetting some of the time how I'm mixing it. But look how pretty that is. Pink and purple, letter M. So when I get a customer with the name, their first name start with an M, they'll get a free 2-tone keychain. And it's just purple all over in the back. But the front, that's so pretty, so nice. And these, if you can buy the letter mold, grab it. This mold off Amazon was less than $10, and I love the thickness in the keychains. These keychains right here really sell really good, the letter keychains. Okay, so some of you want to say, well, how do you use the resin? So I actually got this mold off of Wish. Actually, these 2 came together along with this here for $5. The reason why you need this here is because some of the keychains don't come with the pre-cut hole, so you might have to drill your little hole. My alphabets don't come with a hole at all, so I use that, and then I just twist the little piece in to the hole, and that's how you get all of this to hang on. Okay, I just cut a little piece off so it'll fit in the UV light. This is just a little small puzzle piece keychain. I'm gonna probably put it with another keychain. I just made it for the purpose of this video. So all you do is take the UV resin. I never tried to mix the UV resin separately. I just always take the UV resin and put it into the mold. Fill that mold up. And when you're using the UV resin, one thing about the UV resin is I like it because it comes with like this little nozzle on the top. If you never used any type of resin, whether it's the 2-part resin or the UV resin that you don't have to mix, wear gloves. I use resin all the times on my cups, my mugs, all of that. So I'm used to using resin, but a lot of times, especially when I'm using the 2-part, I do have on gloves, because since this is like really mess free, I just didn't wear gloves today. But put on your mask if you feel like you want to wear a mask, because you don't want to smell the fumes, or wear your glasses. I still take my little flame torch because I can see the bubbles in here because I haven't put any color in it. Now, with the resin, what I usually do now, I usually add, if I want to add glitter, I just put a little bit of glitter in it, take a toothpick, mix it up, and the glitter will get all in it. Or if I'm using the powder, the resin powder, put some little bit of powder in it, mix it up. But today I'm going to show y'all, I'm using the alcohol ink. I'm just going to drop. The reason why I like to use the alcohol ink when I use the UV resin, because it just give it this here like glass like type look to it. And I just like that. Most of the time when I do make my keychains, I do use the 2-part resin. I don't use the UV resin that much for the keychains at all, but you can use it. For the purpose of this video, I just did it to let you guys know you can use the UV resin for the keychains. I got my little stick right here. You can mix it up a little bit, get that purple all through there. Sometimes when I use the UV resin, I put a little bit, then put some dye, well, alcohol ink, then put a little bit more and use some more alcohol ink just to make sure it gets all the way through. Or you just, I didn't have no more toothpicks, so I have to use this dowel. You just use the dowel, get it in good. And I always keep some Q-tips just to clean it up a little bit. I hope everybody can see it on the camera. I just take the extra off with the Q-tip and pop it in too. I'll pop it right into the UV light. Because this is a smaller keychain, you just hit it a couple of times and then this is what you get come out. A hard little keychain, nice and purple. Now, like I said, if you don't want to keep hitting it, what I usually do with when I use the UV resin, I hit it 2 or 3 times and it's gonna be hard. It might feel a little sticky, but excuse me, but then I take the mold out, sit it in the sun for a couple of hours and let it finish, because I don't have a really high-end UV light. They do have some other UV lights where you can set the time. I just use this little nail UV light. It works just fine. Because I don't use a lot of the UV light. When I do use the UV light, like I said, I'm using it to make my custom jewelry. So once it cures, maybe like at 60%, I just pop it outside in the light and let it finish the whole way. I hope some of this information I showed you on how to use the 2-part clear coat or use the UV resin when you're making keychains or you're using molds. I recommend, me personally, I love to use the 2-part clear coat. If you don't know how to use this, please look at my video. I did show you guys how to mix it and how to use it. To me, with the keychains, even though it take a little longer for it to cure, to me the keychains come out way better. You can use it on bigger keychains, thicker keychains, even though you have the wait time. Oh, look at that one purple. That's green and blue. I'm sorry. Look at that W. It takes a little longer for it to cure, but they come out so nice. So if I had to recommend what to use when you're making keychains, when you're making chessboards, you're making checkerboards, you're making dominoes. I do have 2 domino molds, the regular and the double-sided domino mold. Go with the 2-part clear coat. To me, it's better. Look at that keychain. All these keychains was made with 2-part clear coat. If you're beginning, again, if you're a beginner crafter, order you some Dr. Crafty. No smell to it, no nothing. Or you can head over to Michael's. Michael's, Hobby Lobby sell the amazing clear coat. Look at my video on how to mix it, and I hope that some of this information that I shared with you guys on how to use clear coat or the UV light to make keychains or different thing in molds helped you out. Make sure you follow me at Side Hustle Queen Creations on Facebook, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.